Hey everyone, this is Lolo already from Abstrakt Music Lab, and today we're recreating the Pluck from Lost Gravity, a track from Tinlicker, and it sounds like this. Original. I'm really happy with this one, not only because I did the preset, but also because I did all the automation, so hang on in there because this is going to be a good one. If you want to support this channel, you can always like this video, subscribe to the channel, and you can also buy me a coffee. And if you have any recommendations of any other preset that you want me to recreate, you can just leave it here in the comment section and I'll definitely recreate them. But enough of the talking, and let's start with the sound design, and let's go to the initial preset of Serum. I already have the automations done over here, as you can see it over here, for example. But we're going to do this afterwards, so let's start with the initial preset. So starting now with the preset, we're going to start with oscillator A with the default wave. We're going to put the unison to 3. The detune, we're going to put it to 0.01, and the blend, we're going to put it to 6. This way, it sounds mono in the beginning, but as we increase this, it's going to be opening up, and we're going to put this afterwards to the macros. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave the envelope 1 as it is. The envelope 2, which will do all the modulation for us, we're going to leave it the attack at 0.5. The decay, we're going to put it at 850. The sustain, we're going to put it all the way down to 0. And the release, we're going to put it at 536 milliseconds. And it sounds like this. It's going to sound exactly like the initial wave, but let's see. But now with the filter, we're going to start shaping this sound. So cutoff, we're going to put it to 18. And basically, we're going to get rid of all the sound. But with the envelope 2, we're going to modulate this to 68. So this way, we're going to get a little bit of the sound back. We're also going to put the resonance to 14. And we're also going to put the drive to 2%. The cutoff is actually 28. It's not a big of a difference, but it does make a little bit of difference. And another thing that we have to do, we're going to pick this handle and I'm going to put it over here. Take this as a measurement of where I have to put the handle. So exactly in this line over here. Okay, so it sounds like this. You can see it's just a little pluck, and with the effects, we're going to shape the sound completely. So in the effects now, we're going to use a distortion. So in the distortion, we're going to start with a tube distortion at 79% of drive. In the compressor, we're going to just give a little bit of attack more to the sound. So we're going to put it at 26.6 dB. And the attack, we're also going to put it at 206. Just a tad to the attack of the sound. Now with an EQ, we're going to just take a little bit of low end. So low cut, 40%, 43. And the frequency, we're going to put it at 185. Now, with the filter, we're going to use an MG Low 24. And we're going to leave this at 76 Hertz. We're going to also modulate this with envelope 2 at 53. But now resonance at 2. And the drive, we're going to put it to 11. Now, with the reverb and the delay is actually what we're going to get the characteristic sound of it. So in the reverb, we're going to put the decay to 6.2. Low cut to 33. And the drive, the wet, we're going to leave it to 37%. Now delays, we're going to use 1/8 dot. As you probably know that I love this one. We're going to have this at 2000. Q at 2.2. And the drive, the wet, we're going to leave it to 37%. Now, with the matrix, we're still needing a little bit of thump in the sound because the sound is not dun-dun-dun, it's pum-pum-pum. It has a little bit of a pum in the beginning. And we're going to do this with the matrix and envelope 3. You've seen me doing this, as you can see here in this top video, but we're going to put the envelope 3 to 15 over here. We're going to put this to the global master tune. And the envelope 3, you're going to put the sustain all the way down. The decay, we're going to put it to 9 milliseconds. Just so you can see what it does if we intensify this. And without. With. You can see it gives a little bit of a pew, pew, pew to the sound, and that's what we want with it. Now let's go to the automations, because we have a lot of automations here in macro 1, as you can see it over here. And we have some automations as well here in macro number 2, as you can see it over here as well. So macro number 1 is gonna actually make the sound different, and macro number 2 is what will make only the reverb and the delay sound different. So in macro number 2, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna put this both over here, and we're gonna set both to 9 only. 10 is fine. 10. So in the oscillator, now we're going to the macro number 1. We're gonna put this to the cutoff here. We're gonna put this to the cutoff over here as well. And we're gonna put this to envelope 1. We're gonna go to the release, put it over here. So basically, as we increase the macro, the release of the notes are going to be higher. This is because that's the way that they are doing in their tracks as well. Now, to the detune as well, we're gonna leave it at 36%. So as we increase the macro, we're gonna increase the detune of the track. And because the blend is so low, we're gonna put this also to the blend. So this way, as we increase the macro, we're gonna increase the blend and make the sound wider a little bit. So if you listen to the automations, it's a little bit quiet. And that's what we want with it. If you don't want one sound to be on top of the other, you can just activate the mono over here. And this way, there won't be any song on top of the other causing any kind of phase cancellation. Without. With. It sounds a little bit better, and I like how it sounds this way, so that's why I'm doing it this way. And if you want to listen to the final version, in this track, they also have this pretty cool bass over here. I'm trying to recreate this, so leave here in the comments if you want me to recreate this bass as well. Maybe I can even get to the whole song. Let me know if you want me to get the bass or the whole song. I'll try to do the whole song. And that's it. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you loved it, subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next Abstrakt video next week. Ciao.